Hello everyone, this is our group business analytics project, and there are my group members, which 雨柔、巧玲、依然、姚、常浩。Here's our agenda, including project analysis, motivation, data source and data cleaning, hypothesis, methodology, model, findings, and conclusion. We divided our workload into two major parts. The first part includes all data collecting, research, and analysis. Another part is to generate the final report and provide specific strategies to improve Mission Health reputation, which is our specific business. The first step is to identify all available internal and external data sources for the enterprise, which is done by two people. Then we create the necessary information management infrastructure to store and organize the data. Then three of us do the data cleaning by using the rapid manner to conduct data analysis. The second part provided the analytical framework to explain how the data is useful for hospital in making effective operating strategies. Further outline the specific analytics-driven online strategy that can be developed to enhance competition performance. The methods of website design will also be discussed and approved by the entire group. As for the implementation of the web analytics, we draw up the implementation strategies, and finally our group prepares this presentation together. Let's talk about the industry background. We researched that in the American public hospitals had about 33.6 million admissions annually, while private hospitals had about 1.8 million admissions annually. Similarly, the number of public hospitals is triple than that of private hospitals in last year, 2018. Though the public hospital occupies the majority of hospitality market, we are still looking forward to strengthening the competition and the overall rating of our private hospital, which is Mission Health Hospital. Okay, let's talk about more details about our specific business, Mission Health. Mission Health began operating in a 5-room house in downtown Asheville, North California, United States. Its mission is to improve the lives and health for the people who need help. It is the largest hospital system in Western North Carolina, and it also operated as a non-profit hospital for over 100 years. And it is also provided over $100 million in free charity care last year, but it is bought by HCA Healthcare as for-profit hospital in last year, 2018. So now Mission Health is a hospital for profit private hospital. Okay, now let's turn to Yiran speaking.
From the research we explored, we found that for-profit hospitals are generally expensive and building later than public hospitals. Therefore, private hospitals are more difficult to build a reputation than non-profit ones. To change the situation of for-profit hospitals, we try to find out the reasons that impact the hospital service, find the possible method to promote its reputations and improve their business development. For-profit hospitals play an important role to provide medical support in society. We select the for-profit hospital Mission Health, which was translated from non-profit type to for-profit one recently. Therefore, we consider to use business analytic tools to find out reasons which impact the service and the possible method to promote its reputation and improve their business development. From the research, due to population growth, non-profit hospitals have more stress to provide medical service to all people, especially patients who need first aid. Moreover, many for-profit hospitals are able to provide better service. However, building reputation is still difficult. There are many reasons making private hospitals hard to gain people's trust. For instance, they are generally expensive than non-profit hospitals since they are not funded like non-profit. Actually, there are some factors may able to help them to change the situation. After preliminary analysis of the problem, we consider that the overall ranking is the most possible representative factor for them to compete with peers. So we provided specific strategies based on data analysis to improve current situation to help Mission Health successfully promote its reputation and enhance competitiveness. According to statistics of research, non-profit hospitals still take up large proportion so far. There are 6,000 medical facilities in U.S. until 2018. Over 3,000 of them are public hospitals and only 1,000 are for-profits. Compared with 34 million admissions in non-profit hospitals, about 2 million admissions are made in private hospitals each year. The space for for-profit hospitals are generally smaller and expensive than non-profit and have less patients in each year. However, almost all profits are able to provide emergency service, and for-profits generally invest more than non-profits to provide a better medical environment and advanced equipment. We preliminarily found that actually most for-profit hospitals obtain higher rating levels than non-profits. As the data analytics team for Mission Health, we did research and explored rating information from non-profit hospitals, such as government-owned, and for profit hospitals of U.S. to help Mission Health to make better decisions, improve their management level, and bring more profits to support their development in the future. Now it's turn to part of data source and data cleaning.
This leads us to the data source of our project. The data was taken from the home of the U.S. government's open data. It contains over 6,000 hospitals in the U.S. that have been registered with Medicare, including both non-profits and for-profits. And it also consists of 29 measurable values for hospital compare. In order to use the data for analytical purpose, in the first step, we did data cleaning to obtain better quality data. Data quality for our system is intended to ensure correctness, consistency, and accuracy of data. We have performed a 3-step data cleaning framework, which includes detecting, diagnosing, and editing data. Based on our problem for the project, we decided to use overrating as the target variable, and the other 9 measurable variables consist of the emergency service, meets criteria of meaningful use of EHR, morality, safety of care, readmission, patient experience, effectiveness of care, timeliness of care, efficient use of medical. The historical data of hospital rating ranges from 1 to 5 stars. During the data cleaning process, we have formatted 1 to 2 stars as low, 3 stars as medium, 4 to 5 stars as high. These are the examples in our project for removing missing values, removing invalid values, and format adjustment. After cleaning the historical data, we transfer them into data mining tool, RapidMiner, to do further analysis. Now I'll hand over to Chang Hao.
First of all, we made a hypothesis that the listing factors may affect the overall rating. So we use RapidMiner to build predictive models that help conduct business analysis. The first one is decision tree. From the decision tree, we can see that the results are firstly divided by patient experience, and then by safety of care, and then by readmission. In US, the government evaluates all the hospitals every year on the performance of the 9 areas, which are our independent variables here, and set the national average standard. So the above seen below are the comparison of the national average, and the red stands for high rating, green stands for medium rating, and blue means low rating. Based on the decision tree, the three most significant factors of the overall rating is the patient experience, safety of care, and readmission. If the hospital is evaluated same as or below the national average, it will probably be evaluated as medium or low rating. And next, the different classification model will give us more detail. The first chart is the chart of patient experience, and it's the most dominant factor that affects the overall rating. It is obvious that the high evaluation in patient experience tends to lead a high overall rating. If the patient's experience is below national average, the hospital is likely to be rated as low rating. And the second chart is the chart of readmission. A hospital readmission is an episode that when a patient who had been discharged from a hospital is admitted again within a specific time interval. Readmission rates have increasingly been used as an outcome measure in health service center and as a quality benchmark for health system. So based on the chart, there's a little proportion in the field of same as the national average, and the comparison here is much more clear that the hospital is either above the national average or below the national average in readmission area. So its influence to the overall rating is also significant. And given that the latest rating of our client is 3.5 and the national average rating is 3, we further categorized the overall rating into average and above average. And in order to further increase the future rating of our client, we applied the receiver operating characteristic to serve as the visual performance measure to further evaluate the data mini schemes and compare the relative performance. And from the graph, we can see that the three schemes share the similar accuracy in predicting the business. And next, I will hand over to Yao.
Conclusion. In this presentation, our team has demonstrated how business analytics is useful for hospitals in making effective operating strategies. It shows how the hospital can get higher rating and which elements can affect the overall rating. Overall, Rapid Manner help us to analyze the way to get better about the mission health. And the mission health is the 3.5 overall rating, and then exchange the no profit model to the profit model. So they need to get more profits. And the only way is about the three important elements. First, the patient experience. The hospital should provide good service and improve the hospital environment and system. Then can improve customer satisfaction. Second, the safety of care can be improved by introducing advanced facilities, and the nursing must be qualified. Finally, the hospital can provide regular physical check-up of the patient to improve readmission. Thanks for your listening. They are our reference.